Hi folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Before we get going with this week's video, I just want to give a shout out to a few people. I made a little list, quite well organised. So yeah, give a shout out to a few people who saw on last week's video. In the description I'd left a link to buy me a coffee, and they very kindly did. So the purpose of buying me a coffee is, if you click on that link, it's just to support the channel, and I use the money for fuel, or it might be for a bit of food if I'm going out, camping fees, whatever it might be. So just give these guys a shout out. We've got Paul down in Guildford in Surrey. We've got an international subscriber, Dave, who lives out in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And then we've got Pete, who lives in Wadebridge in Cornwall. So Paul, Dave, Pete, thank you very much indeed for dropping me a few pennies in the pot, so to speak, on the buy me a coffee link, which is in the description of this video. So thank you for doing that. Anyway, cut to the chase. This week's video, it's myself on my 350, John on his gas, I think it's a 300 or 350 also. We're up in the Lake District doing the old coach road, which runs between more or less Keswick and Dockeray. And what I've done a little bit differently on this occasion is I've included in the video at the very end a little bit of footage, a few minutes of footage if you like, of some foul ups where things didn't go quite as well as I would have liked them to have done for me. So you might call them bloopers, a little bit of outtakes, something like that. So if you want to see something like this,
fucking hell. I made a right balls up of that.
or something like this, then keep watching the video, and hopefully you can have a good laugh and you'll be entertained by my lack of skill. So that's it. You all know what to do. Leave a comment, subscribe if you want to do, and share the video. Obviously you're more than welcome to do that. I create these videos at the end of the day just for a bit of light-hearted entertainment and amusement for myself and everybody else. But if you enjoy them and you're willing to leave a comment and subscribe, then all the better still. So enough waffling from me, guys. Have a look at the video and I hope you enjoy it. Take care, and I'll catch up with you next week. Ta-da for now.
Alright, that. Oh. Have you got road map 2? Put it in your off-road mode. Oh, right, okay. Right. Morning folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm having another go at Old Coach Road up near Keswick. Got John with me on his gas. He's never done this before, and we're doing it from the west end, which is by all accounts the most gnarly end, but we're going to give it a go and see what happens. John hasn't been on his bike for a while, and I haven't ridden this for a few weeks. I'm on my 350, which is my go-to bike for this sort of stuff. So yeah, stick around folks, stay tuned, and let's see what this video brings about. What's this lamb doing? Holy shit. Yeah, that is a bit, there is a bit washed away, washed out. Alright, I want to just keep my momentum going, but I'm not sure where John is. Can't hear him, but hopefully he's coming up behind me. Come on, Steve. Holy cow. Whew. Let's see if he's with me. Hopefully he is. I can't hear him. No problems. Well done. No, good. Yeah.
Yeah, well out of practice.
Right, we're off again. Couldn't have picked a better day for it today, weather-wise. Be amazed if there aren't a few more bikers up here. How deep is this? Not too deep. Good. Come on, sheeps. That's dragging a fair bit of wool behind it. It's a bit rockier than I remember it, this. Can't see out my goggles. That's because there's no air. Third gear up here. Otherwise I think back wheel's spinning a bit too much. Boom! Oh. Right, see if I can find this old carriage on the left hand side. It's a good vantage point. Right, it's further down there. Right, it's here. Let's wait for John. You okay? Yeah. Sure, good, right. Hi there. Hi there. Feathering it round there. some big damage there from 4x4s. Let's wait for John. Certainly warms you up, this. Keep over to the left here. How deep is this? Not too bad. That was a bit deeper. I know there's not much talking on this video, I'm just focusing and concentrating on where I'm riding. And of course taking in the beautiful scenery. check on John. Johnny boy, here he comes. So I think this might be coming up to the end, is it? Hello. Still a bit to go yet. Alright, so we got a bit of water. Slow down for these little chaps. There you go. Alright, is this slippery? Maybe a little bit. So yeah, we're going to go to the end. I'll have a little, probably a little chat, have a drink, and then we're going to come back and do it the other way. Always good to do it both directions. Oh, I'm sweating a bit. Oops. I think I'm still in third gear. Come on, lamb. And here's the end. So there's a car park. I mean, I knew there was a car park obviously because I've stayed at this or parked up at this end before, but it's not very big and it soon gets filled up. Right, quick conflab, quick drink, and then we'll crack on. Right, we're heading back. We're going to do this a few times, I think, just get used to it and get a bit of practice for John and myself. But Yeah, we were just while we were having a chat there, who should come through the gates but another YouTuber, Pete English. So I had a quick natter with him. He's out with one of his mates, and they said they were going to do some of the TET around here, but I'm not too familiar with those areas. I just wanted to come up and do this really and just have a bit of practice, because it's quite a drive up here from home. It's about 2.5 hours. Not that I resent that, but it all adds on to travelling time, doesn't it? So yeah, so the plan is now we're going to ride back to the beginning of the gnarly bit, and then John's going to lead, come over, I'll get some footage of him, and then we can balance the footage out. Alright, I'll just sit down here in case this bit's a bit slippery, which it is. Just move out the way of the sheep. And off we go again. Oh, we've got another sheep now. Come on, I'm not going to hurt you. Only a few weeks now, about 3 weeks to the ABR festival, or maybe 3 and a bit weeks. But yep, looking forward to that. I'm still not sure which bike I'm going to take, whether I'm going to take the 701 or the 350. I've got the 701 booked in for a service later on this month. It's going to be an expensive one, I think. £560 they've quoted me for the service. A dear do, but I'll get it done at the dealers. I mean, it's out of warranty, so I could probably not bother even doing it, or maybe just do the basics, but I'd rather get it done, give it a good check over. There's no point risking missing something and potentially causing damage to the engine by not having something done that should be done. Yeah, keep stood up here. Yeah, that's better. John's still coming. It's just a beast, is this bike. It'll do most things that I throw at it, if not everything that I throw at it. And gun it. Which is the best way here? Over to the left. That was a good little route. And breathe. Any issues? No? Any issues?
Any what?
Issues? No, no, fine, good. Nearly got hit by a bird then. Right. Oh, but hell. Somebody's coming up in a 4x4. No, it's okay, come on. You're right. I've never seen 4x4s coming over here, other than the farmers. Alright, there's another bike somewhere coming over. One more bike, it won't be far away. Alright. No worries. Oh, that was interesting, but again, very friendly, no issues at all. Everybody's just got to respect each other, haven't they, and be courteous. They were flashing me for me to go, but I thought, well, I might as well wait for John. No harm in not doing so, or no point in not doing so, to be fair. Right, which way does this open? Away from me. Very good. Right, I think we're coming up to the proper gnarly bit. Maybe a mile away. So yeah, one of my weaknesses on the bike is maintaining a healthy speed or pace downhill, especially in a situation like this where you've got a lot of loose rocks, big loose rocks in particular. So that's something I need to work on. I'm aware of that. It is a fact that, well, I say it's a fact. Personally, I find it easier going up inclines like that are loose and rocky, simply because you're a little bit more control of your momentum. Whereas when you're coming down, you can quite easily sort of lose traction, and then it's game over. Well, hopefully that won't happen down here, but if it does, I'll be videoing it, so you'll see it. But I hope you're all going to be disappointed, because I hope it doesn't happen. Right, so I'm going to take it down into second gear. Put my weight back a little bit, so I can keep the front light, stay stood up. See, already, see, I'm slowing down. I need to look further ahead. I'm going to stick over here to the left and come up to the, oh, front end nearly went then, but it didn't. Right, panic time there, setting in a bit. I've had to sit down. Let's get back up. Got another 4x4 coming up. Get over here to the left a little bit. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. Thank you very much. There's just one more biker coming down. It might be a while. Alright, thank you anyway.
Here he comes. Oh, steady, careful.
There you go. So stand by for some bonus footage. Have a laugh at my expense. So we're going to go back now. So this will be its second time. John's leading now. Just going to give him a bit of space here, and then we'll wrap the video up. But I'm not going to film it all the way back over. But there's no point because you've seen the route. Fucking hell. I made a right balls up of that. I think that was just because I was going too slow. Alright, let me get off. Come on, you bugger. Whew. Let's try again, eh? Come on, you bugger. absolute balls up of that. How do you do? I made an absolute dog's dinner of it because I was going too slow.
Right.
That's what it was.
Right, I'll go down there and I'll turn.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I think that is a perfect example of what happens when you don't have any momentum. Because the first time I breezed it up there, no issues at all, and there I just made a total hash of it, but I've made it to the top, so that's good. But yeah, so that's it. I'm not going to bother filming the rest of it, folks. A bit of the good, the bad and the ugly there, so it doesn't always work out properly as I like it to do. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, usual stuff, I'd appreciate it if you could leave a comment down below, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already and you like this sort of stuff, which is basically chaotic and chaos, organised chaos. So thanks very much for watching, guys and gals, and I shall catch up with you hopefully on the next video. Ta-ra for now.